Let's have a look at today's paper for you on Friday morning. The North sees red. That's the Metro headline. Talking about the tears, of course, it says the Prime Minister is facing what they call a furious backlash after the government said areas placed under the toughest restrictions would receive no additional financial help.
The Times says that after Boris Johnson's assurance that every area has the means of escape from the toughest restrictions, government sources have said they would not expect any area to change tiers until the new year.
Let's have a look at the front page of the Eye. Is the warning to families not to hug or kiss their elderly relatives at Christmas. Now, that was one of the things that came out of the press conference yesterday from the Chief Medical Advisor, Professor Chris Whitty. He was asked, would he advise people they're going to see their grandparents or elderly relatives to hug and kiss them? He said, I wouldn't advise that.
All white for some. That's the headline on the Sun's front page, which is reference to the lucky 1%, including the Isle of Wight, that have escaped the strictest COVID curbs and remain in Tier 1. I just found this. So many sporting events have been cancelled, postponed. We know that because of the pandemic. But here's another reason. The boat race, Oxford versus Cambridge, University Cruise, has only taken place outside London in its 165-year history once. It's going to happen again. It's going to take place in Ely in Cambridgeshire rather than on the Thames, because not just because of COVID restrictions, but because Hammersmith Bridge in August, river traffic was barred from passing underneath Hammersmith Bridge, right, which is on this on the 4.2 mile course, because some cracks have appeared in the bridge. It's a Victorian
so they can't
structure.
go underneath it for
so they can't go underneath
safety.
it. So that interrupts race. So the only reason that the boat race was held outside London, like not on the Thames, the only other time, it was in 1944, because of fears of Hitler's bombs dropping on war-ravaged London. But what inspires me about that is even during war, we talk about all the things that have not happened. Even during war, the Oxford-Cambridge boat race took place.
Well, here's something that did happen. And it happened in, where is it? This is in Sherborne, in Dorset. OK. So, you know that thing if you bump into someone and they're wearing the same as you, or a very similar thing, and that might happen. So here you go. Here's Sherborne in Dorset, and let's go through who these people are. Rebecca, I hope I get these names right. Rebecca Birch. These two friends here, 1 and 2, they decided to meet up for coffee, OK? So they go to Cafe Nero in Sherborne, and they're waiting in the queue. And lo and behold, in the queue, 1, 2, 3, 4 people all wearing similar yellow jackets. They are not, fashionistas will notice they're not the same jacket. They're not literally the same jacket, but they're very similar colours. What are the chances of 4 people in a yellow jacket turning up for a coffee at the same time in the same place? I
don't know the answer to the probability of it. But it is very unusual considering it's yellow, because yellow is not a really common colour for a jacket. Oh, it's a great colour for a jacket, and I'm sure they all look lovely. I do enjoy Fashion Friday with you, Charlie.
Yeah, there we go. Yellow jackets.